Hello, eighth grade. For those of you who truly miss the sound of my voice, I thought I would do a reading of this week's text, For the Love of Harlem by Langston Hughes. It is meant to be read as a eulogy for his friend Wallace. Um, for those of you who don't know, eulogy is the speech that you give at somebody's funeral. So it's meant to have a tone of sadness, remembrance, and oh, a bit of past and future to it. So, without any more rambling on my part, I will get to reading. For the Love of Harlem. On a bright and sunny afternoon in the year 1934, at age 32, our beloved friend and comrade, Wallace Henry Thurman, succumbed to tuberculosis. Like that day, he was a ray of light, beaming and pulsating to no end. Many found Wallace to be peculiar, indulgent, but we found him to be strangely brilliant. It seemed as if he had read everything, and his critical mind could find something wrong with every piece of literature that met his eyes. He was profound, avant-garde, and pioneering. As editor for the publication The Messenger, Wallace was the first to publish my work. He then moved on to become the first Negro editor of the white-owned and operated magazine called World Tomorrow. I didn't always approve of his destructive way of being, but I admired him like no other. What I would give for just a portion of his tenacity. We miss you, Wally. Things are not as they were. The country is experiencing an economic meltdown. They are calling it the Great Depression. There is no work. There's no opportunity. Only hopelessness. And of course, the Negro seems to be feeling its impact the most. It pains me to see my friends and neighbors desperate for food, suffering from malnutrition, searching garbage dumps for something to feed their families. It's devastating. Wally's resourcefulness would serve us well in these troublesome times. It's said that this Great Depression began with a catastrophic collapse of stock market prices on the New York Stock Exchange. During that time, stock prices in the United States plummeted and eventually dropped to only about 20% of their value. I'm striving to maintain hope, but I just can't see how the country is going to recover from this. A few years back, the patroness of the arts, Alelia Walker, suddenly passed away from a brain hemorrhage while attending a friend's birthday party in New Jersey. Her death was undoubtedly marked the end of gay times in Harlem. Our mahogany princess. She was an impeccable hostess and a polarizing personality. Her lavish soirees draw foreign royalty and local hoodlums alike. Folks either adored her or despised her. We loved her because we knew she loved us. And there's not much to cling to in this moment except memories of better times, days and nights of passion, decadence, and exploration not soon forgotten. All that remains now is love. Love divine, love that binds, love that transcends, an unusual love. All that remains is love.